good friends. Brian from Apex Detail here. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to switch things up and do a mini-series on a mini restoration. This is a 1937 Hudson Terraplane. Very rare car and all original. We want to bring some life back to this car, yet preserve the finishes. All finishes inside and out. We have a lot of work to do, so let's get this started. The way I approach a detail or a finish restoration on something like this compared to a modern day vehicle is going to be completely different. The mindset has to be changed. And that starts when the vehicle comes into your bay for the first time and it needs to be cleaned and washed. It's not going to be with a hose, it's not going to be with a pressure washer. Even if I had drains in here, it's going to be with steam and a waterless or rinseless wash method. The seams, the seals, the rubber grommets are not what they used to be after 80 years in existence. They just do not function as they did. We want to keep everything original, and we want to restore and preserve what is here. Each customer will have a level of restoration that they prefer, and after some extreme vetting, we can figure out how far we want to go. With this particular unit right here, we want to clean it and then exfoliate it and get the first layer of imperfections or love marks or swirls. We don't want to go any further than that. We have dry rot. The single stage paint is drying and cracking. You have to be careful in these areas. Over on this fender right here, the finish is so thin, it's down to the substrate itself. But every substrate is going to have a different set of problems, and we need to figure out what combination of pad and liquid and polisher will give us what this customer is looking for. Just for example, in some areas it's going to be a different pad and different liquid that will get the job done. Here we have a lot of oxidation, and it's going to take a little bit more aggressive pad and liquid to get this where we want to be, but we want to match this substrate right here, which has a little bit more sheen to it. However, if you come in close, you'll notice the cracking as the single stage has dried out to a point where, you know, it's starting to crack and fail. We want to be careful in this substrate. We want to match it to this one, so it's going to take a less aggressive pad and liquid than it will over here. So each substrate is, each panel is going to be a little bit of a different beast. You know, we'll deal with that when we come to it, but first thing is first, let's get this thing cleaned up. First thing is first, we're going to take care of the wheels, hubcap, and the white wall, sidewall of the tires here. We now have the wheel and the tire and the white wall, sidewall clean. While we have access to the wheel, we're going to get it finished, and then we're going to cover it up and get to the rest of the car. I don't want to be finished with the car and then have to come back to the wheels because we're going to be polishing the painted areas and the chrome as well. We're going to get that all done. We're going to get them covered, buttoned up, and then get to the rest of the car. Let's get going. With the rubber and painted portion of the wheel finished, we can concentrate on the chrome next. And for that, I'll be using the Extreme Solutions white box and also medallion. They were both showcased in earlier videos. You can check that out at your leisure. Let's get to it. Okay, this wheel and tire is finished. Protection is next. Then we can hop around and finish the rest of them. Get them all looking like this. Protection for these wheels will be IGL Eclipse sprayed out of a gravity gun. Wheels are clean, polished, protected. Time to move on to the next portion of the mini restoration here. With the wheels and tires completely behind us, we can pay a little attention to the engine compartment and this flathead 6. We don't want to introduce any moisture into the engine compartment whatsoever. We're going to use a little bit of a rinseless wash solution and some steam and just get the area clean. We don't want to go crazy in here. We just want to clean it up a bit. We have the steamer primed, ready to go. We have a little bit of cardboard under there to act as a catch, and we can get some work done. Fresh bottle of Optimum OptiClean, a couple microfibers. We have the steamer primed and ready to go. Have the nozzle set so it atomizes as it comes out. Just do a small area here. As you can see, we're pulling plenty of dirt, splashed up oil and grease. We want to be mindful, careful of course, all wiring, but we have some old tattered nylon seal that we want to keep an eye on as well. Clean it, but keep it in place. Keep it in one piece. With the engine compartment now clean, safely clean, we can button it up and move on. As we wind down the first episode in this series, we have the wheels and tires taken care of, engine compartment, a little bit of the interior. My son's working on that very slowly, but surely. We're going to leave a little bit for me to show you how I take care of delicate interiors of something approaching 80 years of age. We're also going to get started cleaning, decontaminating the paint, getting it ready for correction. We're going to do some test spots to find the perfect combination of pad polisher and machine to match what the customer wants, yet have the balance to preserve. Preservation of this finish is the number one thing that rules everything when it comes to this detail. That's above all what I want. It's above what the customer wants. So that's taken into consideration first, and then balanced with what the customer's looking for. And we're going to find that perfect balance with our experience here. And we're going to get going on this exterior, the painted surfaces, and my son's going to hop on the chrome as well. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Let me know down in the comments section if you're enjoying the series here, and also if you have a classic or antique car. What do you have, and what products do you use to take care of it? I'm very interested in that, both interior and exterior. Brian from Apex Detail. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Catch you guys in the next video.